Well, it's another busy night in the Precision Forecast Center. Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Steph Anderson. We want to talk about this line of storms that we have been watching throughout the afternoon and evening hours. This is an impressive line of storms stretching from roughly the Twin Cities straight south through Faribault, Owatonna, now knocking on the door for you folks in Austin, passing through Albert Lee right now, and also Algona in northern Iowa. Just give you a couple of locations in the path of this entire line of storms as it continues to push on off to the east at about 45 miles an hour. Wesley just before 10:30, West Concord by 10:29, Claremont by 10:30, and Luverne by 10:33. We will eventually see this line continue to hold together and press its way into Austin, Rochester, and as we work our way through the rest of the evening, probably also getting into Lanesboro as well and portions further off to the south and east. This is an impressive line of storms. As I mentioned, you'll probably hear me say that over and over a couple of times because for a couple of reasons. One of them being we're watching kind of a bowing structure now with this line of storms here right around the Albert Lee, Austin area. Normally that's a signature of some very strong winds, and because of that, that's going to be the main threat out of this line now. By the way, I want to get you caught up to speed on that tornado warning we had for Freeborn, Faribault, Waseca, and Steele counties. That expired at 10:15. That has been allowed to expire now. Now we're just mainly talking about severe thunderstorm warnings, but of course we don't want to lessen that threat because with winds this strong and such a turbulent line, you can get tornadoes that can spin up with little or no notice. So for any of you folks in these severe thunderstorm warnings right now, as we roll our way through the next couple of hours, you're going to want to keep aware of that. Have that weather radio handy, KTTC.com. We're also trying to keep you updated on our precision forecast page, also on our Facebook page. Now we're going to try to stop this radar here, and we'll show you some of these warnings that we have across the area. All of these yellow boxes, you can see the outlines. They're big swaths of them. Those are severe thunderstorm warnings. Dodge, Olmsted, Winona, I believe, Mower County, also other counties in the area, Fillmore. These are all severe thunderstorm warnings. The main threat out of this is going to be damaging winds in excess of 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. We have had some reports of some damaging winds already coming in from Waseca County and also in Emmett County of winds in excess of 60 miles an hour causing some damage. So it is a busy night. This is turning into a major wind event for the area. Also, flash flooding will be a concern just because our atmosphere is so heavy, full of moisture, and we're going to try to pile all that moisture out in the form of rain, maybe pressing over an inch of rain in a half an hour with some of these storms. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect for our entire viewing area. This is going to be going until 3 a.m. this morning. The orange counties here, you can see those are our severe thunderstorm warnings that we have in effect right now. We have had some tornado warnings and watches back to our south and west earlier this evening. Once again, this is turning into a high wind threat for us right now. Temperatures are in the 70s. It is a mild and humid night outside, and here's Futurecast for you. We are watching an area of low pressure off to our south and west. That's the cause of this. Stationary front parked across our area too, helping to develop these storms. These storms will continue to push on off to the south and east for the first part of the overnight hours. Now tomorrow morning we should have some lingering showers going on, maybe some rumbles of thunder too. We will keep skies mostly cloudy for a good bulk of the day. Maybe pop up some more storms tomorrow afternoon, but I'm not expecting them to be anything like today. The good news, if you're tired of the heat, the humidity, the storms, we're finally going to be flushing that out with the arrival of a nice, refreshing cold front as we get our way into Monday morning. That's going to be dropping our dew points and getting rid of some of this stormy weather as we're looking at a nice dry streak headed into the middle part of next week. 69 tonight. We have that severe thunderstorm watch until 3 a.m., a flash flood watch through tomorrow morning. Keep your weather radios handy. Make sure they have a battery in them and keep it tuned here. We're going to keep you updated as we get through the next couple of hours. 84 tomorrow, still humid and warm. One more day of that. And your 7-day forecast, we're talking about 76 for Monday, 77 for Tuesday. And I just want to reiterate right now, Chris, a lot of counties under severe thunderstorm warnings, damaging winds. That's going to be the biggest concern right now. And when I say that, you want to stay away from windows and keep in an interior room and just stay safe as we roll through. It's going to be a rocky night for the next couple of hours.
One thing we've just been alerted to here, Steph, they are going around to a lot of campgrounds in the area, in Mower County, those areas that are under these watches. You may not have a TV at a campground right now, but in case you know someone who's out camping tonight, might be a wise idea to give them a call, let them know what's coming. We have winds in excess of 70 miles an hour out there, and that is just not a good thing if you're out camping. not a safe place to be in a tent when the winds are blowing 75 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour.
Exactly. We always talk about, too, when you go camping, you need to take safety for yourself, too. And even
Right.
though you're out in the wild, you need to think about where you're going to go in case something like this happens. And when we talk about trees being toppled all the time and winds that strong. So it's a good idea if you know someone that's out camping tonight
Give 'em a
or
call.
outside in general tonight, give them a call.
And how long until we see these thunderstorms, that line gets to Rochester? It's over in
Rochester,
Austin
it's
now.
going to be another probably half an hour until it gets to Rochester. We do have that severe thunderstorm warning for Olmsted County, Mower County until about 11 o'clock. That line's going to continue to be with us in southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa for probably another 2 to 3 hours.
Okay, and just a reminder, we'll be back on in a few minutes here with a final check of your weather.
News Center weather, sponsored by House Chevrolet.